very painful, difficult to undread or to retwist, and losing your hair? Those are always the questions that you ask yourself.
Morris, the Crochet Master.
Yes, this time around, I would like you to give me a time and I explain this more to you because questions are still the same. People are still asking the same questions, and today I would like to clarify everything so that you understand the difference between the dreadlocks that maybe you have been doing and now these kind of dreadlocks. Yes, welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Morris, the Crochet Master. Yes, the Crochet Master, and I work at Hair by Clippers. To those ones who would want to get our services, please come to Hair by Clippers. That is with Z. Yes, what you're seeing right now that I'm adding, it is the molding gel. These are temporary dreadlocks. Why? If I mean temporary dreadlocks, it means anytime you feel like removing them, it is very fine. You can always undo them. And now the gel that I was using, it is the dread gel, the molding gel. Yes, I know that there's some people who would say that molding gel maybe those ones who say that molding gel itches them that whenever they use it. Please, since I've told you these are temporary dreadlocks, it means any gel. It might be less jam, the shine and jam, all kind of gel that you have been using, let's say to do the braids, you can still apply them here, because the only importance of the gel is to collect all the hair together so that you can add your extensions when the whole hair is collected together, and that is the same thing that you can do here. So for those ones who will be like, I cannot use the dread gel or the molding gel, please, you can always use any gel you feel comfortable with. So that is a point taken. Sorry. Now, when it comes to the dreads, the temporary dreadlocks, I always want to understand, like most people say, that whenever they do their dreadlocks, when it comes to unplaiting, it becomes very hard for them. Unplaiting, it becomes very hard for them. But now let's first start with the point of painful, the pain when dreadlocking. I've been teaching you guys that most of the time the pain comes from the foundation. This is the foundation. If you try to look here, I'm just trying to lock them down. So it means if I overlock them down, like here, the way I'm doing right now, if I lock up to the scalp like very tight, that means the extension that I'm going to be adding, it's going to be hard for it to it's going to be hard to pass through, and when you're done locking, it will be very painful when you're trying to lock again the extension to be firm. So what I always do is to make sure that I make that 1/4 inch before I add in the extension, so that inch that remains loose, it helps me that when I'm going to add in the extension, it will be very easy for me to lock it, as you're going to be seeing all these steps. So that one comes to the foundation. So please, those ones who have been locking very tight before even adding the extension, you're the one who are causing the pain. So that is number one that I'm trying to explain here. Then number two would be the difficulties of unplating. Yes, I've been seeing, like most of you guys who do dreadlocks, it is always very hard for you to unlock the dreadlocks. Yes, But yes, most of you have been doing that. You find a client is now nowhere to go and they decide to go in some other salons. So when those salons don't know how to unbraid them, then they will have to cut them the people's hair. So you find out like the people's hair are losing because of unplaiting the dreadlocks. But now here it is. For these dreadlocks, trust me, these dreadlocks also stays as the same of yours. They says the same duration. So here when you try to look at me, I'm using the hair to dread this with extension. I'm using the hair. You can see how I'm moving the hair. So if you try to look very clearly, is that you can be seeing the hair how it is going. So it means it is going to be very easy for you to undread it at any time you feel like you want to unbraid these dreadlocks. And please, if you'd like to prove me wrong, just go and click on those link that I'm going to put in the description. Trust me, you're going to see how to unlock these dreadlocks and you remain with your hair without breaking. So this is what I always do, and the method that I use. So you can see here that the pain is not there just because of the other quarter inch that I always leave for because I know that after adding the extension I always lock there. So those ones who do them tight, they're the one that cause that pain. And now I'm dreadlocking, you can see I'm using her hair. It is not like I've hidden all the hair inside the kinky. No, it's the hair that I'm using. And if she's going to unplait, it's going to be easy for her because she can always be seeing the hair where it is passing things through, and then she just have to remove it with the hook, and that is the way it is. So people who are doing the dreadlocks, yes, we can all do dreadlocks, but sometimes we just need to value people's hair, yes, by creating more techniques on how we can always do our dreads, and then we protect our client's hair. And now this is what I always yearn for, and this is what I'm still doing. So to those ones who would always love to learn this method, please, you can do it right now. And by the way, I decided to upload this even on my website. Those ones who would want to learn like the online classes, you can always go there and learn how to use this method of the extended dreadlocks. Trust me, they always stays like these other dreadlocks, can stay for a year or even 1 year and a half, even 2, as long as you do the repair. But trust me, your hair will always come back perfectly without losing your hair because of the technique that I use when dreading this. So those are the things that you can always do so that your hair is protected. And the simple advice that I'm going to try to tell you guys is that and I think mostly I would like to give it in my next video, because since this is now becoming I'm going out of time. But trust me, I'll have to upload for you a video showing you all of these details on how you can prevent your hair from not growing because of for not losing your hair because of these dreadlocks. My name is Maurice, the crochet master. I love you so much. May God bless you all. Bye bye. See you in my other next video.